energies sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you. So, to start out, I am going to pull a few oracle cards just to read the energy right now. All right, so at the top, somebody definitely has some money coming in, okay? A lot of new beginnings. This Ace of Pentacles represents a lot of good luck. There's some new doors that are opening for you. The color pink could be significant. And pink is also a color that represents femininity, unconditional love, comfort, acceptance, inner peace, balance, and friendship. Okay. With this Five of Swords, there is an individual that um they like you're walking away from them or you have walked away from them. This individual had like a very defensive like type of attitude, right? It's like they kind of wanted to win at any cost. So your advice on that situation is to move in silence, okay? You moving in silence is going to lead to this abundance that you have coming in for you. All right? There's also someone that is they're just always wanting to be right. This individual, like, it doesn't matter even if they're in the wrong, it's like they're kind of stubborn to where they always want to be right in some type of situation. They're definitely karmic. I'm not going to read that. Spirit wants me to clarify this, so I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this Five of Swords. Clarify this Five of Swords, please, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's feeling like they are kind of like trying to stir up some unnecessary drama, and it has to do like in your work environment or some type of work that you do. Okay, so you definitely are like mastering some type of skill. And it seems as though somebody is like a big ass hater. You feel me? Like they see you developing your skills. They see you being happy, like doing what you pretty much love to do. And it's like they're very shallow and weak and they're trying to project that energy onto you so you're not passionate, but you are because you came up as Knight of Wands when it comes to this energy. So someone's goal of like what they tried to do definitely didn't work. Yeah, you are definitely victorious over this energy. So whatever energy they did try to project onto you, it definitely it didn't do anything. Yeah, so definitely expect to be celebrating soon. Expect to be going to some gatherings, some social events. You definitely have a lot of time spent around good company. Yeah, with this Wheel of Fortune is definitely fated for these things to happen for you. Okay. And also it is fated for you to have some type of commitment, some type of connection. Okay. So this could be in the form of friendships where you're uniting with your soul tribe, or it could be in the form of divine love as to where like a romantic type of relationship. Okay. And it's because you walked away from what no longer served you. All right. So if it did resonate for this karmic individual that is very defensive and they're just always trying to be right in a situation, they're just committed to having discourse, definitely release that fear of standing up for yourself, okay? Because this individual really has no faith. You do, you know what I'm saying? You believe in the most high. You pray to God every day. And this person has a lot of problems and they're trying to project them onto you. Okay. This individual is depressed or something, but it's like you're the type of person that you know how to like reevaluate relationships, especially when they're not serving like your highest purpose. So you are definitely on the right path when it comes to ending that situation. Okay. And this new mental clarity that you have, it's definitely leading you to a lot of opportunities. Okay. You have a lot of things coming towards you, a lot of things you're going towards. Okay. So pretty much you could be doing a lot of like wishful thinking. Pretty much how this is coming out is that your wishes are becoming reality. Okay. And it's because you live in your honesty and truth. And that's really good. So you're definitely on the right path. Okay. And someone's trying to like affect your new beginnings, okay? Somebody's trying to affect like any career opportunities you have coming towards you, but it's definitely not working. Like what they're doing is not working. Yeah, and it's because you're remaining balanced. You continue to believe in yourself. You are practicing patience for the things that you are waiting for. And you also are really good at cooperating with others, okay? But what's coming up on this spread is pretty much you got to set boundaries against these individuals that are not committed to cooperating communicating with you. Okay, you do like to find solutions when it comes to any problems that may come up, but sometimes the best thing you can do is walk away to protect your peace. All right, don't give somebody the opportunity to cross you twice. All right, this hangman energy, you're definitely working on releasing the past. And you are very like a very independent energy, and you're starting to feel more liberated as you move forward in your journey. And that's really good because you're actually practicing the art of contemplating your next steps before you take them. All right. You being consistent and practical, you remaining independent is leading to a lot of support that is coming to you. Okay. So expect some communication, especially communication from the Most High, pretty much letting you know, giving you insights or downloads of your next steps in your journey. Okay. So somebody could be wondering, like, I don't know what to do next. Let's find out. Yeah, it's like you have like a responsibility. You have a lot of responsibilities. Okay. You might have a lot that's on your plate. Okay. And you could be feeling a little bit disappointed because things aren't coming in as fast as you want them to come in. Okay. I'm going to offer you some insight on that. I'm sorry, my card's a little beat up. Yeah. Okay. So you're getting a lot of the communications from the Most High through your imagination. Okay. So your eyes are definitely open. Okay. When you're getting these daydreams, okay, when you're getting these dreams, definitely look at the messages. Hi. Definitely look at the messages that you are getting, okay, because there's some type of idea that is coming to you, and you're like, "Psh, I ain't gonna do that." Listen to me, act on it, okay, even if you're writing it down, making a business plan, definitely do that because it's going to be very fruitful for you. All right, this Ace of Wands is encouragement. Okay, make sure that you're encouraging yourself, that you're being fearless because you are victorious. All right, and then you also have a lot of progress that you've made. You also have to acknowledge all the progress that you have made in your journey. Okay, and that's also going to help with your energy being higher, and also for you to be more enthusiastic as you move through this journey. Okay, any more messages, Holy Spirit, moving forward? Yeah. And the days to come, expect your home to be more harmonious, okay? And it's going to be more harmonious because you give so much love. You know what I'm saying? You give so much love. You are going to start to receive more love. All right? And it's going to feel like a breakthrough mainly because like you are going to be receiving a lot of financial support, okay? Thoughts, Holy Spirit? Yeah, and it's like somebody's trying to cause some type of conflicts, okay? Someone is, it's kind of weird. They're kind of like feeling like they're in competition with you, but in actuality, they're competing with themselves because you are always the victor. What did I say? This new beginning is your wishes coming true. Okay, this new beginning are your blessings that are coming through. Your new beginnings are this material success and these achievements that you are going to get. And you also have to acknowledge the achievements that you already have. Okay, I know I just reiterated that like three times, but someone is not acknowledging the blessings that you already have. Okay, once you show gratitude for what you have, that is when the Holy Spirit opens it up for you to get even more. Okay, you're building on top of these blessings, but you also have to be grateful for the blessings that you do have, no matter how big, no matter how small. You have to be grateful. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, and with this Queen of Pentacles energy, you're definitely being called to nurture yourself. Okay. Make sure that you're remaining organized. Make sure that you are also being socially conscious, meaning that you're paying attention to the things that you're consuming. Okay. Whether it comes to food, whether it comes to social media, the content that you are indulging in, because that is a transference of energy. Okay. So definitely be careful when it comes to that. Okay. Somebody is definitely very practical, especially when it comes to your home life. Okay. Yeah, and it's like your confidence is defeating these negative energies. Okay. The more that you love on yourself, you're defeating these negative energies. All right. Clarify the double cloud, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Like these individuals that have negativity to try to push, onto you like in your journey, they're going through tower moments now because of what they did. Okay. And with this page of swords energy, it's because of what they said. Okay. Somebody spread a lot of negativity about you, about your character, about, your home life, how you look, whatever it was. They're definitely receiving a lot of karma for that because it was far from the truth. And individuals are also seeing that they probably spread these narratives to, they are also seeing that this individual was a fraud and they're a liar. They're pretty much projecting like everything that they said that you were, they are. All right. Because you're coming up as King of Cups. You're very kind. You're very compassionate. You're very loving. Okay. So make sure that you're also being protective of your energy. Okay. So we got King of Cups, King of Wands. So it could have been a masculine energy. You could be a masculine energy, but either way, you are being like led by the divine to remain inspired. Okay. And you're also being led by the divine, like to know that you are a visionary. Okay, a lot of individuals look up to you because of the light that you have, because of the strength that you have. Even if you don't feel the strength that you have, it definitely shows. Okay, so you have to acknowledge that. Acknowledge all this love that is within you. Okay. Okay. So someone is definitely in a period of solitude at this time. So you might be feeling alone. Okay. And you might have like walked away from a lot of individuals. Okay. Maybe it was someone that, you know, you probably were very close friends with them. You were around them a lot and you realized that this individual was kind of karmic and you got away from them because you followed your intuition. Okay. This is just signs to know that you did the right thing. All right. With this page of pentacles, you were very goal oriented and you knew that in order to stick to your goals, in order to keep on your path of enlightenment towards the divine, you have to do that. There is going to be a rapid change when it comes to that. Okay. So if you have been feeling very alone, if you've been feeling like, oh, I don't have anyone to talk to, continue to talk to the divine. But you definitely are going to have individuals that share the same heart that you do. They are going to be coming towards you, or you guys will be meeting each other soon. So maybe it could be, at an event, or if you're commuting, if you're walking at the store, whatever. So just mainly keep your energy, open to receiving, okay? And also practice discernment. Still practice discernment, okay? Always practice discernment. Yeah, because you are a very abundant, luxurious type of energy, as to where there are individuals out there that are viewing you in this light. Right? You probably don't even feel like that, but someone's viewing you as that. And when it comes to these energy vampires, they are going to want to take, take, take. And the easiest way to get caught up in it is to get caught up in someone's words instead of their actions. Okay. So heavily follow your intuition because you have received confirmation at this point. You've received a lot of confirmation showing you who individuals are. And when you follow your intuition, it definitely it's put in your face. It's put in your face that it was the right decision to do. Okay. Continue to do that. Continue to build off of that. Okay. Yeah, because you're finding balance day by day. You're finding so much balance in the things that you're doing because it's helping you to find your direction. All right. And you're definitely moving forward. You have a lot of forward momentum and it's through your resilience. Okay. Somebody had probably went through some type of mental breakdown. You could have been really sad. You could have been very mad. Whatever. Like the feelings are very low vibrational. All right. And you continue to fight. You continue to stand your ground. You continue to realize that these battles and these hardships were a test of your faith and you didn't turn your back on God. You not turning your back on God, it pushed you so far in your forward momentum, especially when it came to you ascending. Okay. You are definitely in a new timeline. You are on a different frequency than these individuals that are trying to attack you, which is why none of these attacks are working. All right. And your strength, you having this discernment is leading you to this teamwork and this collaboration where individuals are going to be committed to working with you. You're going to get recognition for the things that you're doing. You're not going to have to deal with individuals talking behind your back. You're not going to have to deal with, individuals just trying to betray you and things of that nature. That is a thing of the past. Okay, that is a thing of the past because you have the discernment now. All right, you have the love for yourself now. Okay, and that is why you are deemed worthy of this divine love. You embody this divine love that you are craving. Okay, and that's why it is coming to you, which is why you have to remain grounded so you can continue to receive that love. Okay, it's going to come in the form of partnerships, it's going to come in the form of harmony with individuals that share the same values that you do. Okay, and it's also through the choices that you make. All right. So yeah, somebody definitely you maintaining these healthy boundaries are leading you to a lot of new love, new connections coming in. These cards are just reiterating what I'm saying, but I don't have a problem repeating myself, okay? Because I really want you to know that you are an authority figure. You are full of love and you have so much experience, okay? You have so much experience with hurt. You have so much experience with pain. And the most high deems you ready to experience the joy, to experience your heart opening up, your heart, you being so happy you feel like you're gonna burst. You're gonna smile so much your face is gonna hurt. Like that's the type of joy that you are going to experience because you went through the storm. The storm is back there. Keep it back there. Okay, the storm is over with. The tower moments are done with. You're not gonna have to go through that again. You see this cup? This cup is overflowing. Right now, your cup is full. These blessings coming in are what's going to cause your cup to overflow. Okay, so make sure that you're remaining grounded and also make sure that, these individuals that you could still be talking to, make sure that they're pouring into you as much as you're pouring into them. All right. And that is called having like an emotional awakening. Okay. You can have compassion for others. You can be empathic for others. But at the same time, you have to realize, hey, if this individual is not respecting my boundaries, they need to go. Period. Point blank. Okay. Anything else? That's a lot. I'm gonna read them though. Yeah. And there's someone that is feeling powerless now that you have stepped into your divine energy. All right. And it's like, people can feel it. People can see it that, the world is in the palm of your hands. All right. You can achieve everything, anything that you put your mind to. All right. You have a lot of long term success with the things that you want to do. And it's because of your perseverance. All right. Because you're planning. And it's like when you see these results, you keep going. You're very patient. And you're also a hard worker. And it's like you're not mad doing the work. You find relish and joy in doing the work. And that's really good because inner child healing is rough. Soul searching is rough. Sometimes journaling is rough, but you kept persevering. And that is why you are ready for this fulfillment that is coming towards you. Okay. The Most High has to put you in a space of where you are isolated in order for you to completely love yourself because you are kind of giving away too much of your energy. Okay, you were giving away the love and the energy that you supposed to been pouring in yourself. Okay, so once you're on that right track with loving yourself and fully accepting yourself, that is when the world opens up to you to where you're able to have these personal relationships, but not give so much of yourself. Okay, anything else, Holy Spirit? Hmm. And this is your divine inheritance. I'm talking to someone that is a generational curse breaker. You are the first individual in your bloodline to lay down a solid foundation. You did it by yourself. You didn't have nobody holding your hand. You didn't have nobody giving you a bag of money. You didn't have that. You gained this stability, this emotional stability. You have gained that through loving yourself. And that is why this success is here to stay. It's going to be long term. Okay. When I say this is inheritance, your generation, future generations, you have healed so much. You have helped your past ancestors release a lot of pain that they were holding on to. And you've also, like, you have older individuals in your bloodline that see the growth that you're making. Like, you probably don't even know how much individuals are watching you, but there are individuals that are watching you and they are looking at you like, wow, you did it. Okay. And the Most High is proud of you. The Most High is proud of you, and you should be proud of you. All right. Acknowledge the growth that you have made. And I'm going to keep repeating that because you need to. All right. Because you have done so much healing. Okay, and it might not feel like it might not look like it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, you see all these coins, these pentacles, the world is your oyster, and it's through you not remaining in a victim mentality. You know, it's through you going through these dilemmas and continuing to persevere forward because you know that you're not meant to struggle. You're not meant to struggle forever. You're not meant to be alone forever. You're not meant to be around a whole bunch of karmics forever. You deserve more than that. And you realized that and you made the necessary changes that you needed to make. And that's the goal. Love. You loved yourself enough to not deal with lack. Okay. And you will be rewarded for that because that's your birthright. You earned it. All right. You are innocent. All these attacks, all these things that individuals did when they came up against you, you remained innocent. You could have clapped back. You know what I'm saying? You could have did something horrible and you didn't. All right. And it's like a childlike innocence that's being returned back to you because there were things that were done to you in childhood that shouldn't have happened. And you didn't deserve it. And you are healing your inner child every day that you choose to continue to love yourself. You're healing your inner child every time, even when you're walking down the street and you see a baby and you wave at the baby, and then someone smiles at you. You're walking past with when you see the people with their pets and their dogs and they just want to sniff you. And that shows your innocence, that shows your light, that shows your divinity. Okay? Because these innocent beings that don't know you from a can of paint, they are showing you that's like-minded individuals. That's a soul thing. Okay? A lot of individuals are walking around that have lost their soul. They've given it away. They didn't even know they was giving it away. And you restored your soul. You didn't let that pain keep you stuck. All right? So acknowledge that. All right? Anything else, Holy Spirit? Yeah. It ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing else. And honestly, it's because you know the power that you carry. You know the power that you carry. You know the love that you have. So just continue to nurture yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to pour this love within yourself. You deserve to pop your shit. Okay. And you definitely have, like, you have a lot of things coming in for you. Okay. Because I don't want to spill the beans because I want you to be excited about what's coming in. But what is coming in for you, because it has came out a lot of times in this spread, you are going to get an abundance of something, whether it's going to come in the form of love or come in the form of money or come in the form of both. Okay. I am also seeing someone has been worried about a home. I don't know if it's losing a home, getting a home, probably upgrading their home. That is going to happen for you soon. Okay. Someone also has been waiting for some type of court case or something to be resolved. That is going to be resolved in a positive way. Confirmation. Okay. So just continue to stand in your strength, okay? Because you're definitely moving in the right direction. And, I don't know if you believe in luck or not, or, positive energy, but you are emanating that positive energy. Okay. Just don't forget to pour it into yourself. Okay. Don't forget to pour that into yourself. Okay. The feminine energy in this reading is very, very strong. Okay. So even if you're masculine energy, that means you have found a good balance between your masculine and your feminine energy. And for my feminines, you have had to tap into your masculine energy in order to make it through these things that were thrown your way. It is now safe for you to be in your feminine energy, okay? Because there is strength in your feminine energy, all right? But you guys seem as though you do have a good balance between that, okay? The karmic energy was not horrible. Somebody is, talking a little bit, but they ass about to get sat down. I can't lie, they're about to get sat down because it's through like rumors and gossip. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone doing any type of spell work or anything like that. But someone is trying to gossip, but people are seeing real quick that this person is full of it. Okay. But yeah, someone's definitely, you have a lot of stability coming your way. Okay. If you've been worried about money, if you've been worried about a job, you definitely have a lot of pentacles coming your way. It might come in the form of like a random deposit, a random check, or it could be like a job that you've applied to and you go to the interview and then you're like, oh, I thought I was going to get this pay. And then you get like way more than you thought you were going to get. Like that's the type of energy. You're going to meet someone and you're going to think, oh, maybe I'll just be casual because I'm still trying to heal my heart. And then y'all going to end up married in like 3 months or something. I don't know. But it's definitely a lot of good things. It's more good things coming. But it's like when you get it, it's gonna double down to where it's like, well, double up to where it's like a lot of good things are coming your way. Okay. So definitely look forward to these new beginnings. Okay. Your Ace of Pentacles is here. Okay. That's pretty much what this message is telling you. Yeah. Like, it's gonna come in the form of a lot of material wealth, stability, security, investments. You're gonna have a lot of opportunities coming your way if they haven't already came in. All right. This was the first card that I pulled. All right. It's definitely coming in. All right. So definitely do not forget to nurture yourself. Do not forget to love on yourself. And you will be rewarded for this hard work and this determination. So keep pushing. All right. I hope you guys have a good night.